It's time for sports, and my name is Abigail Sanasa. So it's Champions League night, and what more do you expect? Currently in Turin, Juventus are being drowned by Real Madrid, who are 3 goals up already, and with just some few minutes to end that game. Is it really the end of the road for Juventus, who sought to go past Real Madrid this time around? And in other games, Bayern Munich are currently winning away to Sevilla and are leading them by 2-1. The Commonwealth Games is set to start tomorrow, and Team Ghana already there and preparing for that. And Neil Ante van der Poel, former sports minister, won't just talking about sports, and he remains confident that Ghana will be capable of bringing home 5 medals.
I think that it will not be too much for Ghana to aim at getting 5 medals. I would say medals and not specifically gold. 5 gold medals will be just too much to aim at, but 5 medals. I'm saying this because in athletics, for example, we've had a group of athletes who have been around together, young athletes who were nurtured by the Ghana Amateur Athletic Association led by Professor Dodo for the past 4 years. They had opportunity of competing at the Olympics. Even though they did not do too well, it was an exposure for them. These are our young collegiate athletes in the US. And I think they have a bright future. At the Commonwealth Games, yes, if the Jamaicans will come very prepared, it presents us with a difficulty. Also, South Africans are doing very well now, but most of the time, most of these senior international athletes, I don't see Van Niekerk coming. I don't see the Bolt and the rest coming from Jamaica. And so it gives almost everybody an opportunity. With our team, I think they've had quite good preparation. And at this point in time, they left early, acclimatized, and also trained in the facilities that they have there. I think what is left for them to be able to build up the confidence to be able to achieve their objective. But all said and done, I think I wish Team Ghana well. I'll be monitoring their activities, and it's a hope and prayer that the objective they set for them, the goal they've set for 5 medals, will be realized. If anything at all, if you are not able to achieve the 5, I don't think 3 will be that bad.
So together we wish Team Ghana all the best. As Gold Coast is represented in Gold Coast this time around. And away from athletics, let's move on to some football. And Ghana's Richmond Boakye is happy to score his debut goal at Chinese side Jiangsu Suning.
Winning in every first game gives me the confidence and the zeal to prepare myself towards the next game. Because if you play your first game and you are able to give a positive impact, you prepare yourself and your mind towards the next game. And I'm very happy and I'm very glad that by the grace of God, every year, every time that I move to any club or any team where I'm supposed to play any first game, I have the opportunity to score. So I've also made it as a rule for my own self that in every game, I have to give my best, I have to fight. So I think the determination and the positivity I have in my mind allows me to score every time on my debut. And I'm looking forward to keep that record.
And we are wishing him the very best in this Chinese league. But in England, Dele Alli said he's not bothered by critics who are saying he's inconsistent with his current form.
Ali couldn't have answered his critics any more emphatically. Bemoaned for inconsistency and a questionable attitude this season, the Spurs midfielder proved his detractors wrong in style on what was his 100th Premier League appearance. But he's not bothered by the criticism one bit.
There's a lot of opinions and stuff, and people say a lot of stuff, you know, in the media and online and stuff, but I'm numb to it now. I think growing up, you know, you have to fight every day. Coming into the Premier League, you have to fight for a place in the team and to show that you're worthy to be in the Tottenham shirt, and the same in internationals.
While his goal-scoring form might have dipped this campaign as opposition become aware of the threat he poses, Ali remains an attacking force. He's already set up more goals than last season, putting him top of Tottenham's assist leaderboard.
My opinion, yeah, maybe I'm not scoring as much, but you know, people, my teammates are happy with me, the manager's happy, and you know, I'm happy with the way I'm playing. I don't think I've changed. The way people deal with me in games is a lot different. I found myself in a lot of space last year, and I feel like when I get in the box now, obviously people are a lot more concerned about me and, you know, marking me. I spoke to the manager. There's still a few more things that we want to try and work on a lot.
For all the celebrations about beating Chelsea for the first time in the Premier League and the clear improvements made under Mauricio Pochettino, there is still perhaps something missing at the club.
It'd be nice to win some stuff, some trophies. It'd be nice, you know, we've got a great side. We've come close to a lot since I've been here. You know, it's just about finding that extra thing to get us over the line and to start winning things.
Ali is still in the early stages of his career, with many more opportunities for a league title to come. Another 2 victories here in the FA Cup though, and he could get his hands on silverware much sooner.
And finally, with the World Cup a little over 2 months away, FIFA boss Gianni Infantino has backed the use of VAR in Russia.
Europe's football clubs are pushing back at the grand expansion plans of the sport's governing bodies, calling for fewer matches, mandatory rest periods, and alignment of confederation tournaments. Presenting a streamlined agenda aimed at protecting players at its General Assembly, the European Club Association wouldn't even discuss FIFA's proposal for an expanded Club World Cup in June 2021.
Our position was properly expressed by the UEFA president in the FIFA Council in Bogota. I think we are open to discuss about all topics, but to us it is paramount that first and foremost we agree on the overall architecture of football beyond 2024. It is not about adding competition in this moment. On top, we do have a Club World Cup, so I mean it is there, today we have it. To us, the priorities are addressing the calendar post-2024 with the details I did say before: mandatory rest period, reduction of games, calibration of international and domestic games, alignment of confederation tournaments. Once we have that, we are open to discuss, but first we should start from there.
The question of the video-assisted referee was again brought up, and FIFA President Gianni Infantino again backed the system.
No, but nothing is perfect. Human beings are not perfect, but according to the statistics that we have elaborated from the tests over 2 years, more than 1,000 matches tested, the accuracy from the referee's decision goes up from 93% without VAR, which is already extremely good, to 99%. It's not 100%, so that there is still work for all those who want to complain, and maybe before, if it was the fault of the referee, now it will be the fault of the VAR. I don't know. What we want to do is to try to help the referee and to try to help the teams to have, you know, a result which is, as you say, more fair.
Issues such as the 2026 World Cup and financial fair play were among other topics discussed at the ECA Assembly, which was attended by 163 clubs from across the continent.
Well, that's all for sports, and my name is Abigail Senasusu.